Hey bud, Paul here. Got your bike up on the lift, as you can see. There's my screw gun. This video is for you. Let's just go over your list real quick here. Top of the list, check and adjust valves. We've talked about that. I don't think you need it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Clean and adjust and sync carbs. I don't think your carbs need cleaning, and I did sync them. And with the new next on the list, spark plugs, Iridium ones that are installed, your bike actually performs really, really nicely through the power band, literally from 1,000 RPM all the way up to 10 and a half, 11, 12, 13. Your bike pulls solid. There's no more surging, and I took your bike for about a 20-minute bike ride, and man, it feels really, really good. So I understand that you are, as you said, a little gun shy about the shops and experiences that you've had in the past, but I'm telling you honestly, I don't think that you need to spend the money on this bike for something like a carb clean. The sync that I put on them, they really weren't all that far off, some minor adjustments. And we also talked about the fact that the spark plugs that were in your bike were loose. I showed you images of that. We talked about that at length, so you know about that. The fuel filter, okay, I will check that. Air filter, as you know, is good and clean. It's reusable. You've got a K&N filter in there, so don't have to worry about that. All right, clean, adjust, lube, everything. Yes, yes, yes. The clutch, of course, is hydraulic. I'll check the oil, but there's no cable, potentially to lube there. Installation of the light plate and the ignition. Call me on that because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. Ignition ? That's. And then last on the list is the chain, which brings us to the video. First off, I have to apologize for my camera work. I am not a cameraman. I am a bike mechanic who shoots videos to communicate more clearly. You might notice that your chain and sprockets are looking a little funny. And the reason why they're looking funny is because I have taken the I've taken the rear axle and I've moved it towards the front. So whereas this used to be somewhere in this position after the green here, somewhere here, I moved it all the way forward and then took the available slack and bunched it up to show you that potentially I could rejoin this chain by cutting it here and here and then reinserting a new master link over top. This would bring the rear wheel in as tight as it possibly, or as close as it possibly could be. And as you could probably tell, I'll turn the camera a little bit here. You can probably tell that the chain tension is actually pretty good. The axle is not tight. And as you may or may, as you may or may not know, the tension on the chain does get a little bit tighter when you tighten the axle nut. So as the as the swing arm comes in tight, this tightening action sort of puts a little bit of tension on the chain. But in earnest, I think there's enough slack in the chain, even with this link or these links removed and a master link put in. I think that that's going to work actually pretty nicely. I think that is everything that I have to discuss in this video with you. We went down the list. I don't think you need a valve adjustment, but you want it, you're gonna get it. Spark plugs, yeah, Iridium plugs already in there, feels really good. Air filter, I already did that. Fuel filter, I'm gonna check that. The choke cable, the throttle cables can both be lubed. We'll do the clutch oil. Yeah, okay, call me. Ba-ba-ba.